this is a joint creation, because this is the summary of the conversation I had with our dear friend Vikram. So I just put in visual while we were talking. I mean, what kind of resonated with me, because Vikram started talking about mediators being like routers that help connect people. And so I stay with that in my mind. And it's like, okay, we are individuals like cell phone. We got in, and then I start drawing stories in my head. Like we are in a conflicting situation, and we are like cell phones, and we are losing our battery. We have no energy. We're kind of drained. We have no connection, and I think everybody had the feeling of having no internet and a little of anxiety. So that's how we are. We no connection, we no battery, and we are in conflict, and we are suffering, even if we don't know that we are suffering. So Vikram was saying that, okay, maybe I need to go the other way around. So minds, heart, and soul, we end up talking about energy and all the positive energy that holds the thing together in the world. And that energy we translate it into Wi-Fi, internet, the spectrum where the, I don't know, the vibes of internet goes. So we, as mediators, like Vikram was saying, that we're like routers, so we help people reconnect. And that's when I start putting some spices, saying, oh, for me, that sounds like the Force, because since I was a kid, I was like fan of Star Wars and the Jedi's, and then I have a friend, Mary Coben, that always say that our minds or our brains in conflict make that huge gap, that just only when the only way to cross that gap is when the brain holds the hand of the heart. And then I ran into this picture some time ago, and then I put it there, right? And you have an ear there, because listening to the people, being present, and it's kind of the way we can start building trust with the parties. So that's why we have these two cell phones, up left, lower left of the corners of your screen, with the batteries, with the no signal coming into the mediator's room. That's why it says beautiful mind and soul. And the mediation process is like we start charging the battery, we start sending the signal of internet, and there's a piece of charcoal under the heart and the soul, because we are like blowing the charcoal, so we turn on the fire, and that fire is related to the fire of E.T.'s heart lighting up in red in his chest. That was another movie that when I was a kid, and is that image always stay in my mind of the warm feeling of, I don't know, empathy or something that lights you up, and is your energy that you can see through. And then you have these three arrows going to the process of mediation. You are having a little, those cell phones have a little more energy, more connection, more capacity to connect. And then those, all those drawings is like those stones in balance. And that idea of balance comes from the expression of Luke Skywalker, that the force is not a power that you have, it's not about lifting rocks, it's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together. And that connects that energy with the idea of qi in Chinese, or ki in Japanese, that's also similar, according to my understanding, with prana in Hindi, because I asked Vikram, what's this prana? And sounds like this energy that hold all together and all that stuff, right? And then you have this little guy, some people call it little Yoda, but he's from the Mandalorians. And then you have people together with this energy and putting things together or fixing things or binding things. And then you have an agreement. You can have like a cold shake of hands or a big hug. And then our batteries are charged, fully charged, and we have full connection, and we can have Wi-Fi and still go around the world happy with our cell phones.
Perfect. We have to clap for Luis is amazing.
No,
That-
it's